Welcome guys, thank you for joining me. In this video I'll be showing you how to make a coriander sauce. Unlike the sauces you buy at the supermarket, this one has the ability to chelate your blood. It actually draws heavy metals and binds to heavy metals, chelation, from the bloodstream and the surrounding tissues, thus lowering free radical damage from heavy metal particles and what else is in the food chain. So without further ado, let's get going. As you can see, these are the cashews. This is the base. They've been soaked overnight in water, so that's 24 hours before you're going to make the sauce. Soak them overnight. Add a little bit of Himalayan crystal salt if you so wish, and you'll draw the phytates out of the nuts. You must soak the nuts, guys, because this is your base, and this one's been soaking overnight. Like I say, there's about 500 grams of cashews there. So there's our base. Okay, put your cashews into your blender and start adding your pure water now, not the water you've thrown away. Add your filtered water very slowly. Do not add too much water because you don't want this to be too thin. Then you're reliant on ingredients to thicken it up. You might end up with a thin sauce. 1.5 a thick sauce. Give it a few spins in your blender and get it into a nice consistency, as you can see what's going on here. So you can see the consistency, guys, and how it's changed the look. See here, this is too thick. This is a little bit too thick. Okay, so just slowly add your water a little bit at a time, and you want to come up to something like this, and then you'll be adding the last bit of water to bring in the consistency to just how you want it. Like I say, take your time here and make sure you got your base. Just a little bit of water there to make it just how you want it. Okay, now we're going to put the lemon in there. Now the citric acid in the lemon helps preserve your sauce, okay, as well as adding to the flavour and adding some vitamin C into it. This sauce is already loaded with vitamin C, guys, because coriander has a lot of vitamin C in it and a lot of folate in it and B vitamins. In fact, this coriander sauce is loaded with vitamins and minerals. Okay guys, the oil, you've got to use a extra virgin olive oil to make this sauce, or you can use a flaxseed oil, which is absolutely fantastic. But you can make it with virgin olive oil and it'll still be very, very good. The oil will bring the ingredients together and bind everything together. Okay. In this segment you can see me adding the onions and the garlic. The onions and garlic always work together. No matter what you're cooking, guys. If you're ever cooking, I'm not just talking about this sauce, always try whenever possible to put onions and garlic together. The one then turbocharges the other with a chemical reaction. Onions and garlic are like an antibiotic, guys. You should be on onions and garlic all year round. Most of the people we train are on onions and garlic all year round. nature's antibiotic. So as you can see, we're mixing it in, and you got that colour coming through now. So now I'm about to start adding some salt. Now when you add Himalayan crystal salt to this, because Himalayan crystal salt mimics the salts of the blood, they're the salts you should be having. When you add these Himalayan crystal salts, you're really going to add enzymatic action to all the ingredients. That's really what this salt is doing. It's adding enzymatic action. It's going to the salts is so important, guys, because the salt's going to give a fantastic reaction with your body chemistry. See, once you try this system, guys, you won't go back. So let's talk about the main ingredient here: coriander, aka cilantro. The Americans use the term. So look here, guys, it's like this. If you can't drink celery juice, you could drink it. You could juice this. See, instead of making a sauce, right? You could juice it. But if you can't drink celery juice, you won't drink coriander juice, guys. If you use this sauce every day, within, I'd say, within a couple of weeks you'll notice major differences in your health. This will change your health to another level. You really, if you're just coming off a really trying to sort your diet out and your lifestyle's terrible, this sauce I will get you on straight away. Immediately, I put everyone on this sauce immediately. All my students go on this sauce, and you'll notice the difference. It just rips straight through you and clean you up like nothing. This sauce pulls antioxidants, guys. Look, life is all about antioxidants, isn't it? In the physical, we're on about the physical here. Yeah, life is all about having the antioxidants, but having a clean machine. If your machine is not clean, you can take, and I want this to sink in, guys, big time. Okay, if your machine is not clean and your intestines are full of 14 pounds of fecal matter, right? It's no good throwing fucking supplements into it, is it? It's already dirty. You can't throw any more supplements into a dirty machine. It doesn't matter whether it's a Lamborghini or Ferrari, it still needs a decoke. It needs carbon removing. In your case, it's killing you. Okay? The supplements won't have any effect because there's so much shit in your machine, you can't absorb the supplements anyway. Okay, this sauce would seriously, if you can bother to make it and use it. Okay, if you can't be bothered to make it, you can't be bothered to alter your health, can you? Because you've got a can't be bothered attitude. Okay, make the sauce, you'll feel brilliant about making it, you'll feel brilliant about using it, and then, ladies, you will fucking look brilliant. I'll always remember when I got out of hospital. I'd had a long stay in hospital, and finally managed to get out, and this was one of the most important things I did every day, and that was to always, I use this sauce every day when I got out of hospital to recover and all. And boy, does this sauce detox you, see. Like I say, your food chain is full of chemicals, and you've been absorbing the chemicals, like it or not, since you've been a toddler. It all starts with sugar, doesn't it? And it all accumulates. If you go looking, you'll be amazed, just amazed. It'll blow your mind at how many chemicals are allowed to be in your food chain, guys. And